Today I'm going to be showing you how I make one of my butterflies on my wrist. And the reason why it's called Self-Harm Awareness Month is because there's a lot of people out there that are doing self-harm to themselves. And I want to show you guys that you can make butterflies on your wrist with only 4 simple things. But right now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting my hair back so I can actually see what I'm doing. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. I know I usually just post videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. I didn't get to a video yesterday because I was really sick. And I am going to go ahead and do a video today for you guys. Okay, let's go. Real quick, I want to turn off my light. Okay, let's go. I have a lot of lighting. And I'm just looking for phone. Does not. Okay, there we go. Okay, so what you're going to need for this project is you're going to need some peroxide. Make sure this is 100% hydrogen. I can't pronounce it. Hydrogen or hydrogen. My English is not. Just make sure it's 100% peroxide. The next you're gonna need maxi pads. Well, anything that has this padding. You're gonna need paper towels, which I'll show you what we're gonna be doing with those later. You're gonna need 2 colored pens, a black and a purple. Well, of your choice. I'm going with black and purple. And also, you're going to need some water just in case you mess up. So let me go get that water and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got my water. You're going to want to make sure this is ice cold water. So let's go ahead and get started. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take my black pen. I'm going to draw a line on my hand to make sure that it's actually good. Okay. And then I'm going to draw a thin line of purple. Okay, so that's what it's going to look like. The black and the purple. Okay, now that I have the colors on my hand, let me get these out of the way. Now that I have the colors on my hand, I'm going to go ahead with the hydrogen peroxide and a maxi pad. So these are old, super old. I had them for like 10, 11 years. So they're not usable anymore. But they're really good for doing DIYs or a little project that I like to do on myself every single April. So April is basically Self-Harm Awareness Month. So when April comes around, I like to do self-harm things for awareness. Okay, I'm not doing self-harm to myself. I'm just showing you guys how you can make a butterfly on your wrist with only using pens. Now these pens right here are art pens. They're not writable pens. You can't write anything on paper with them. Well, you can, but they're basically for skin. And usually Self-Harm Awareness Month goes from April 17th all the way from April 17th all the way to June 4th. Give me 1 second. Okay. So like I said, Self-Harm Awareness Month goes from April 17th to June 4th. So let's go ahead and get started. So what I'm going to be doing with the hydrogen peroxide is I'm going to be taking a maxi pad that I have had for 10 to 11 years. These are no good. I will show you why they're no good. They're not sticky. They don't stick to my skin or anything. So that's why it's good to have old pads. So I'm going to show you how I take my hydrogen peroxide, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to be doing with it. So I'm taking hydrogen peroxide, and I'm going to take the maxi pad, put it on to the peroxide, tip it over, and then quit. But what I want to do is I want to make sure that it's not going to come out a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and get another bowl, and this is for the pad. So I'm going to go ahead and just gently pour the hydrogen peroxide onto the pad, and I'm going to let it soak up real quick. Okay, you're going to want to make sure that it's nice and soaked, where it's going to look like this, and when you go to squeeze it, all of it drips into this bowl. Okay, so I have my pad with hydrogen peroxide. I'm going to go ahead and just go onto my skin and just clean up any areas that I think is dirty. And it will take off all of that dirt, all that must, and all the nasty stuff. Right now, my voice is cracking a little bit because I'm starting to get over a chest cold. But I will be posting up another video tomorrow. So, I have all of that done. I'm going to go ahead and take another maxi pad and just dab. I'm not going to swipe because I don't want it to swipe. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my bobby pin, my black art pen, and this is in 1.0, and it's a ballpoint pen. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do it on my wrist real quick, and then I'll show you how you can do it on paper. Let me go grab a piece of paper real quick. So I have myself a piece of paper right here. It is blank on the other side. So this is the piece of paper that I will be using. So I'm just going to put this like this down. So I'm going to go ahead and just draw on my left wrist here. And I'm going to show you how to do it after I'm done. Well, actually, you can see right here. It does hurt a little bit if you push down too much, but it won't hurt a lot. Okay, now I'm starting with the wing. You can do any design for this. Okay, so that right there is my butterfly. Okay, now I'm going to show you how you draw it on a piece of paper. So you start off with the body. So there's the body. Okay, and then you start off with the top wings. And then you start off with the bottom wings. And then you go ahead and do the antennas. For this one, I kind of messed up on one of the antennas. So that's how you're going to do that. And then you're going to go ahead and go on in with your purple or any color ballpoint pen for the inside, and you're just going to color in all of that. And then you're going to write self-harm. Okay? So after you write self-harm, you're going to put awareness, which I'm just going to put an A underneath it for awareness, or self-harm awareness M. So that means so let me get it to focus a little. So this means self-harm awareness month. So after you get the self-harm awareness month logo, I will show you how to go ahead and shade. So what you're going to need is you're going to need another maxi pad, but this time you're going to immerse the whole entire thing into some water. And then after you get the whole thing into the water, you're going to go ahead and peel off that piece of paper. Because what you're going to need is you're going to need to make sure that it's waterproof. Okay. So this is waterproof. I just put water on it and it did not fade. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm about to color it in. Okay, so now that I have my pad that is wet, I'm going to go ahead and grab a tissue paper. And I am using a knife, but this knife is not so sharp where it will cut yourself. So I'm just going on to the piece of paper. It's only sharp enough to cut into paper, not into skin. So there's the two pieces that I will be needing. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead, lift up my arm, not too high, but high enough where I can see what I need to do. So I'm starting off in circular motions. Okay, so now that I have that, I'm going to go ahead and go on in with the piece of paper. And I'm going to blend upwards. Okay, as you see, it blend. Now you're going to go ahead and go back in lightly. Well, I'm going to go ahead and just color it all in. It's just going to be the wings that are the body. And the antennas, they're just going to be blank. Okay. Just go ahead and finish it up. Alright, I'm almost done with the second wing part. As you are noticing, I am not going into the skin. I'm only lightly touching the skin. Gently, and now I'm taking up my piece of paper and I'm blending it upwards. Okay? And now I'm just going to blend it in more with the whole entire things this time. Alright, almost done. Matter of fact, I just changed my mind. I'm not doing the body at all, nor the antennas. Okay. Alright. Now I'm done with the wings. Actually, matter of fact, I am going to do some of the body. I'm just doing squigglies in the body, and I'm going to blend it upwards and downwards. Okay, now I'm just going to go in with the initials SHAM, which means Self-Harm Awareness Month. S H, and it's all in caps. A M. Okay, so here's the final showing of the butterfly. It says, it spells shame, so you're gonna put dot in between each letter. Okay, so here's the final piece. Now guys, remember, don't do self-harm to yourself. It's very bad. This is why every single month, every single year on April 17th, I will be posting up a video, especially if it's on a Wednesday. I will be posting up a video of me making a butterfly on my wrist. Comment down below on which one you want me to do next, and I will do it. Thank you guys for watching. Love you. Stupid phone. Love you guys. See you in my next video.